The Toxic Lady, The Mystery of Gloria Ramirez. It is February 19th, 1994. The evening air over Riverside, California, is cool and dry, a faint scent of rain clinging to the wind. Inside Riverside General Hospital, fluorescent lights hum, steady and indifferent, as doctors and nurses move through the rhythm of another ordinary night. At 8:15 p.m., the ambulance doors burst open. Paramedics rush in a woman on a gurney, mid-30s, thin, gasping, eyes unfocused. Her name is Gloria Ramirez. She is 41 years old, a mother, a wife, diagnosed with late-stage cervical cancer. But something about her arrival feels wrong, even beyond her failing health. Her skin glistens with an odd, oily sheen. Her breath carries a sharp, chemical tang, like fruit mixed with metal. Nurses lean closer, working quickly, heart monitor on. For started, oxygen mask in place. But as they begin one by one, they start to notice it. The smell, it's faint at first, ammonia maybe? Or something stranger, like nail polish remover and rotten fruit. The ER fills with it. The first to react is a nurse. Her head swims. Her stomach twists. She steps back from the bed and collapses. Another follows, then a third. Panic ripples through the room. Doctors stumble. Eyes blur. Some vomit. Others faint. Within minutes, the emergency room, a place built for life, turns into a scene of chaos. Staff are being dragged into the parking lot for fresh air. One doctor tries to stay conscious long enough to finish CPR, her vision narrowing as the smell of Gloria's body thickens around her like invisible smoke. And through it all, Gloria Ramirez lies still, her pulse slowing, her breath shallow and erratic. At 8:50 p.m., she is pronounced dead. But the night is far from over. The hospital goes into lockdown. A decontamination tent is erected outside. The emergency room is sealed, evacuated. Paramedics and police stand uncertainly by the doors, whispering theories. Poison gas? Chemical exposure? Biological weapon? No one knows. The staff who were exposed are rushed to other hospitals, trembling, vomiting, barely able to breathe. Some will be hospitalized for weeks. A few will never fully recover. Inside Riverside General, the body of Gloria Ramirez is sealed in a plastic bag, placed inside an aluminum coffin, and stored in a remote area of the morgue. Even there, the faint odor lingers. Investigators arrive, environmental experts, toxicologists, hazmat teams. They take samples of air, of clothing, of the ER floor tiles. Nothing makes sense. No chemical traces, no leaks, no toxins found. Yet everyone who came close to Gloria Ramirez suffered the same symptoms. And so begins one of the strangest medical mysteries in modern history. Weeks pass. The media names her the Toxic Lady. Theories multiply, each more bizarre than the last. Some say her cancer treatment mixed with home remedies. Others whisper about chemical warfare or alien contamination. One popular theory emerges from chemists at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. They propose a chain reaction, terrifying in its simplicity. Gloria, desperately ill, may have used dimethyl sulfoxide, a solvent once popular as a pain reliever. When metabolized in the body, it can turn into dimethyl sulfone. Under certain conditions, it might have converted further into dimethyl sulfate, a highly toxic gas. The perfect storm. A chemical transformation inside her dying body, triggered by oxygen from medication and hospital temperature. Invisible, undetectable, but deadly. Yet, not everyone agrees. Some of the medical staff who fainted were nowhere near Gloria's body. Others claim the smell was too strong, too specific, too immediate for a slow reaction. Several staff reported glowing fumes. One claimed she saw shimmering crystals in the floor line. Another said Gloria's body temperature seemed wrong, but science refused to bend toward the supernatural. Months later, the investigation ends without certainty. No criminal charges, no toxins conclusively found. The official report calls it a rare, tragic medical anomaly. But among those who were there, those who inhaled the strange, sweet, metallic air, the story never truly left them. Some still wake at night, remembering the moment the smell hit their lungs. Others never returned to medicine again. And as for Gloria Ramirez, her body was buried quietly in Riverside, her grave marked not by infamy, but by silence. Yet the question lingers like the scent that once filled that hospital room. What really happened inside her body that night? A chemical chain reaction? A medical accident? Or something else entirely? Something we were never meant to understand? Outside Riverside General, the city moves on. The fluorescent lights still hum. The wind still carries the smell of rain and asphalt. But somewhere in the quiet of the morgue that night, something unnatural might have lingered, a faint vapor of mystery, rising from a body that defied explanation. And as the years pass, her story remains suspended in the air, unseen, untouchable, like the scent of something that was never supposed to exist.